Hi, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. It is Saturday. That means it is time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I give you specific answers. Before we get going, I'm so excited about this class we have coming up, our first free class in June. And for some reason, I was thinking it was this weekend. And I told a bunch of people it was tomorrow. I lied. I didn't mean to lie. It wasn't really a lie. I just can't seem to read a calendar, even if it's a calendar I myself created. So the class will be next Sunday, not tomorrow, the following Sunday, June 6th, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We're doing Minor Arcana 456. So do join us for that. And I'm sure if you went to see the link for it, you would have seen that I lied to you, and I really, really apologize. But I won't lie to you about what we see in the cards, and that's what we're here to do today. So specific questions only, that's what it's all about. Let me just go through and say hi to some people and see the comments here. Moonlight Tarot, thank you so much for waiting for me. Jean Mnuchin, one of our members on this channel, so nice to see you. I just did some research on exactly that question. We'll talk about that in a minute. Horace Van Dunn, so nice to see you. Melanie Pardis, no question, just wanted to listen to hear you and your cards. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you think of a question, definitely ask it. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Yes, indeed, having a great day. Smile Soul 20, a member of this channel. So nice to see you here. Jean Mnuchin, welcoming me home to Florida. It was so nice to see you in person in Connecticut. Betty, Iva, Nicole, Angelic Michelle, Happy Rose, Tammy, so nice to see all of you. So get those questions in, and I will get to absolutely as many as I can in the order that I see them. So Jean Mnuchin. Concerned that my recent test shows no antibodies. How careful should I be? The same as non-vaccinated people. So here's the thing. I'm always a fan of consulting the cards, and that's what I'm here to do, and I will do. But your question came in early enough that I had a chance to do some research as to how does that all work. Now, I think it was good to get that test just to see what came up. But here's the thing. Because of the way, like this is not like taking like a measles titer or whatever. Because of the way most of the vaccinations work for COVID, specifically Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, they're working with the spike protein. So it's a different kind of vaccine. So just because you show no antibodies, that means you probably haven't had COVID. And it does not speak about whether or not the vaccine is working. So because you have a particular health issue that may reduce the efficacy of the vaccine, you do need to be a little more careful. But I would not let this particular antibody test be a cause for alarm. Now, that's based on the research I just did. And here's the thing, I am all about finding the right information. Like same thing, if you're wondering if you're pregnant, don't come to me, get a pregnancy test for God's sake. I'm all about using the right tool for the right information. So that's what I learned by reading, I'll tell you what site it was. It was the MD Anderson Cancer Center site. So I thought that was probably appropriate. So what do the cards say about how careful you need to be? And the answer is not as careful as you used to be, but more careful than probably the average person is being right now. So no bars, no major parties, wear a mask, a lot of the time. Around vaccinated people, I wouldn't worry at all. In crowds and amongst unvaccinated people, wear a mask and keep your distance for now. That's what I think. So I think you are probably offered some measure of immunity from the vaccine, even though you can't see the antibodies. And I read a long thing about why that is, but I'm not going to bore you with it. But there it is. Okay. Moonlight Tarot. What your love life will be. Let's take a look and see what we see. And remember, everyone, to those of you just joining us, this is the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask a specific question and I give you a specific answer. So get those specific questions in. Okay, so what do we see for your love life, Moonlight Tarot? I think you're going to meet, actually, it may be more than one person. I think there will be a few people interested in you. I think there will be some demand for your attention, and you will be able to choose someone that you really enjoy. And so don't worry about the ex. Don't worry about what has happened. I think that you will have a wonderful relationship. I think you're going to get married. I think you're going to have kids. And again, I think you're going to have a choice. So be open and choose a person who's really going to be good for you. All right. Let me scroll down and see what we got here. Okay, Nature Renew. I think that is Alice, isn't it? I'm betting. Okay, how can I get to know my guides? Well, I know you do some work with tarot, and it's really a great exercise just to say, okay, who are my guides, or what do my guides want to tell me, and pull a couple of cards. When I look at the cards for you on this topic, you know, the thing is, I think your guides speak with you a lot and you don't know how to listen. And I think sometimes you don't know how to listen because you are so worried. You are so filled with anxiety that you don't hear. I think you need to try to get quiet. You need to be meditative. You need to breathe. And I think in that state of mind, you will more clearly hear your guidance. Okay. Horse Van Dun, have I worked through my karma in this life? Mostly. Currently having Saturn opposite Saturn, so feeling a deep awareness of the past. And welcome. Let's have a noise for this. Welcome, Mercury retrograde, right? So you're going to really be feeling the past because Mercury retrograde has started, and that really brings all of us into a focus of the past. And you've got that Saturn thing going on, so that's huge, right? So when we look at sort of what was set out for you in this lifetime, you know, I feel as though when you're looking at your past in this lifetime, and then also potentially what the goals were, what your soul decided you wanted to accomplish in this lifetime, or what your guides decided you needed to accomplish in this lifetime, it feels like you have a belief system that sort of bases rewards, on good behavior from the past, or difficulties on poor behavior from the past, or something of that nature. Now, you have in this lifetime been through your share of difficulty. But I cannot guarantee you that that was in any way about sort of working through karma, because I just don't know. Like, that's not my belief system. So I just don't know. I don't know what that is. What I can tell you, when we look at processing your past, a lot of the difficult things that you have had to deal with in this lifetime have been about figuring out who and what you can trust. That's what a lot of it has been. Now, do I believe that sometimes issues can carry through from a past life? I do. Do I think that has been the case for you? I don't know, not to any significant or great extent. I feel like most of what we see to having transpired in your lifetime has really been about this lifetime. And I think it has all been about wisdom, trust, and truth. Figuring out how to trust yourself, figuring out what to trust and who to trust, and having had some difficulties because you have trusted the wrong people and because you have not trusted yourself. And now I think you are in a place of much greater wisdom where that's concerned, because you learn from your experiences, because that's what smart people do, and you're a smart person. And so does that mean that life going forward is going to be easier? Somewhat. I mean, there are the challenges that come along with youth, and there are the challenges that come along with being older. And I would say within every challenge is a lesson. And sometimes that lesson is just about endurance. But honestly, I feel like things are sort of healing and moving forward in this beautiful, creative, and wonderful way for you. So that's me rambling about what I see, I guess. I don't know if that made any sense to you. All right. Okay. Ivan Morris, nice to see you. With the reorganization at your workplace, will you be offered a new position, and at what capacity? So it's going to take a minute. You're going to be wondering about this for a while before it happens. Will you be offered something new? I think there will be some changes, but I don't know if it's going to be presented as a whole new job or just some changes to your current thing. Is it more likely to be educator or management, or some hybrid thereof? I'm going to say some hybrid thereof. How's it going to be? Busy, but fine. Fine, it's okay. Okay, hey, Angelic Michelle, a member of this channel. We're so happy to see you here. Okay. Now I just totally scrolled. And Angelic Michelle, no question today, just came to visit. I so appreciate that. Thank you for coming to visit. Okay. Happy Rose, nice to see you. Glad the class looks good to you. Tammy Von Ray. Now, Happy Rose and Von Ray are members of this channel. How can you tell a channel member? Their name appears in green with a little sun after them. And we've started to get into the extra blingy sun. The suns that are just yellow are newer members. The suns that are yellow with a little purple in it are people who have been members for a little while now. And as time goes on, if you stick with us, your sun's actually going to change color. How cool is that, right? Okay. Let's see. The next question I see here is, Baby Cakes, when will I buy a house? And the answer is, I see some frustration around this. I feel like you want to do it pretty soon, but it's going to take a little time to get all the ducks in a row. I figure it can happen within the next year, though, even within the next 8 months or so, and this is going to make you really happy. So I am very excited about it for you. Samantha, will there be blocks from insurance, or is surgery going to go smooth? So I'm so sorry you have to go through any of this, but how will the insurance be? I think insurance will be pretty easy, pretty slick. And how will the surgery itself go? It's not an easy surgery, and there are a lot of complexities here. But I think overall it's going to be good. The outcome's going to be good. So I'm excited about that. Hey, Nalini, nice to see you. How does the upcoming month look for you? Man, you're just sneaking under the wire there with a specific question. That is barely a specific question. I'm going to do it, though. How does it look? You are still putting a lot of closure to the past. And I feel like this upcoming month really is going to allow the past to be the past and the future to be the future. And I think you're going to be booking a lot of work, which I'm very excited about for you. Nicole, due to a ton of issues and repairs to her house, my mom is taking on a second job around her main full-time job to catch up with it all. Is this the right move for her? Her health really isn't the best. Yeah, but she's capable. She likes to be able to do stuff like this. I mean, she's not psyched to have to do it, but she's pleased and proud to be able to do it. Will she be okay doing it? I think for the period of time she needs to, yes, but I would encourage her to quit as soon as she doesn't need to anymore. Okay. Tammy, this is Tammy Quatrano. Am I going to be successful in the class for real estate? Oh, Tammy. I think as long as you don't let other distractions get to you, you are likely to be very, very successful in a very positive way. Just don't get distracted. Make it a priority, and I think it's going to work out very well. Sayoni, so nice to see you. Is your dad's health okay in general? Yeah, I mean, there's some issues there, but not too bad at all. I think it's all right from what I can see. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I think you're okay. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Okay. And Von Ray is a member of this channel. We so appreciate her. Been on several interviews and no job offers. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. Will I find a job soon? So, first of all, are you doing something wrong? I don't think you are. Why haven't you gotten hired for these positions so far? In a way, I feel like the positions you've been interviewing for just aren't the right positions. So keep going, keep being willing to do interviews. Will you find a job soon? I actually think you will. I would say probably before the end of June or the beginning of July, you are likely to have a new job. Okay. Smile Soul 20, a member of this channel, and got the new, little more blingy sun there. Nice to see you. My question is, how long will it take for my coworker to get her news section at work? I think it's not going to take too long at all. I think it's going to be fairly quick. Even possibly, could it be as quickly as within a few weeks? I think it's going to happen pretty quick, whatever that means in this context. Okay. Hey, Angelic Michelle, thank you for your comment on my rearranged office. And yeah, those are my new lamps in honor of opening up the office to the public again this week. I'm excited about it. And I've had that table forever, and I do love it. All right. Hey, Peggy Lou, so nice to see you. And another member with I think that's like the 2-month marker, son. So nice to see you, and thank you for your support and all this time. Are you ever going to feel better? I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everything you've been going through here. Will you feel better? And the answer is not immediately, but hang in there. After a few months, I think there will be improvement. So definitely hang in there. Okay. Michael Bozlowski. If I pronounced that correctly, I hope I did. Any health issues for me, or does all look good? Obviously, not a doctor, but let me tell you, from my perspective, you're looking okay to me. There's nothing I was really worried about. Maybe some back issues, whether that's a structural spine issue or some muscular issues or something like that. But other than that, it seems pretty good. Oh, Iva, you're loving the Lightseers Tarot. Yeah, that is a great deck. I really love it too. Hey, Jay, nice to see you here. What should be my focus in relation to my finances? Pick and choose your battles, Jay. Figure out what you need your budget to be. Figure out what the issues are. Draw lines in the sand that are realistic for you. And I think you'll find a lot of money as you go through this. I really do. So your focus should be picking and choosing your battles. Where do you want to slim down? Where do you not want to slim down? And do that not in terms of what anyone else says you should, but what really works for your life. Okay, Dot, love it. Anita, so nice to see you. Thank you for being a member of this channel. Will my new Wednesday class be a success or take a while to fill up? It's going to take a minute to fill, but will still be a success. So yes and yes. Hey, Cassandra, so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Okay. I want to know if I made the right decision in having a baby right now. Totally unplanned. Holy moly. Can't stop overthinking. Thank you for your guidance. So I'm going to say this to Cassandra, and I'm also saying it to Tammy, who's about to become a grandmother somewhat unexpectedly. If every baby on the planet were a planned baby, we would have very, very few people on the planet. Most of us got here by accident, and most of those things turned into happy accidents. The other thing, speaking specifically to you, Cassandra, there is no right time to do this. Having a baby is the hardest and most rewarding thing you will ever do. And so if you wait for the right time, you're going to wait for forever because there is no right time. How is this going to go? Well, of course it's going to be hard. Of course it's going to be a big change. But stop making it be about, am I doing this right and am I making the right decision? And just trust yourself to be an awesome mother. Trust yourself to love your child and do what is right and best for your child. And trust that this is the beginning of a grand adventure that is going to be wonderful. Hard, but wonderful. Of course, this is the right decision. And, better now than never. And if you waited for the right time, it would be never. So congratulations. And let's see what we got here. Scrolling up. We have a new member, and that's you, Cassandra. Thank you so much. Let's get the applause button here. That applause was for Cassandra for joining ACEs, becoming a member of our channel. You can become an ace, a star, or a son. All are valued and appreciated. Thank you so much, Cassandra. We really, really appreciate that. Okay, and I'm so excited about your baby. I think this is going to be fabulous. So yeah, don't make yourself the bad one here. That's the bottom line. Don't overthink it too much. Okay. Next, Arna Chill, that's Swati. Thank you so much for being a member of this channel. When will you get a new job? I would say by middle to end of July, there will be a new job. And I just skipped a whole bunch of people accidentally, so now I'm scrolling back. I apologize. Lori Hahn, good morning. Nice to see you. AP, what is the next thing for you in love? A smart person with whom you share intellect, love, and passion. It will be a wonderful thing. Okay, Happy Rose, so nice to see you. Happy Rose is a member of this channel. We really appreciate her. Flying next week, do I see delays or will it be smooth? There may be some delay, not anything terrible though, not like an overnight or anything crazy. I think for the most part, it'll be fine. Oh, Betty Flesher, thank you so much. On Facebook, I posted a picture of me with a baby with my mother and our cat. That's a sweet picture, right? And nowadays we have like 1 million pictures of everything because of digital photography right on our phones. Back then, 1962, a photograph was a big deal. Okay. Hey, Butterfly D, nice to see you. Should I work with Rob? Is this a good move to achieve my goal? I don't know. I wonder if this is the right fit for you. I think that the intentions here are good on both sides, but you want to look, is this really a match? Is this really a good fit? This is not a question about skills or ability or intention, but only about fit. That's what you want to check. Okay. Hey, Angelic Michelle, thank you so much for being here. Be good. Okay. Cassandra, thank you so much for the reading. I truly needed that. So half of that was from the cards. Half of that was just mother wisdom. Having both my kids are in their 30s now. Does it get easier? Yes and no, depending on how you want to look at it. Is it rewarding? Best thing ever. And it will be for you, and you will be a wonderful mother. We are very excited for you. Okay, from my perspective, I have answered every question that I see here. If I have accidentally missed you, or if you're just getting here, if you hadn't asked a question but want to, now's the time. Get that question in. I do want to ask you to like this video. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you're a subscriber and have not joined, take a look. We would love to have you as a member. Do as Cassandra did. Do as our members have done. And join us. We have some extra perks for members. It's lots of fun. We're so happy to be able to offer you the opportunity to support the channel in this way. So the date for the next class is not tomorrow, is it? No, it's not. It's the following Sunday, the 6th of June, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And that will be Minor Arcana 4, 5, 6. We'll take a look at those 12 cards. And let's take a look and just make sure we don't have a meetup before then, because clearly I don't know how to read anything, but I don't think that we do. Yeah. So yeah, we will be back on Monday at 9:30 a.m. I haven't set the link for that yet, so look for that. That will be for the 3-card weekly reading. And of course, Thursday for the newsletter recap, Friday for the weekly wrap-up, Saturday for the Saturday Psychic Sampler, and then Sunday, a special class, free class open to everyone, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Minor Arcana 4, 5, 6. In the meanwhile, I want to remind you that I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. You can schedule directly on my website. That's tarotbychristiana.com or christianagaudet.com. Both will take you to the same place. You can find my contact information there if you'd rather reach out to me directly. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thanks for the love for the office. So what happened was in the same office, just different view. But because we are opening to the public again on June 4th, as we, sort of wind down from COVID here, hopefully that's happening where you're at as well. I know it's different in different parts of the world. But I rearranged some furniture and got some new furniture. And so I'm really excited about that and looking forward to being able to welcome people into the office once again. Samantha, yes, I will see you soon. I will be in the Tampa Bay area on a quick little tour there, June 11th through 14th. I still have a couple openings left, so reach out on that if you'd like to see me in person in the Tampa Bay area. I'll also be back in Connecticut in All Points Northeast. That will be July 26th through August 9th. So if you want to book for that, you can go to my website, get my contact information, and reach out directly. You cannot book for that online. You have to go through me, not through the machine. Friends, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you are in the U.S., have an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Do not forget the sacrifices that were made. And wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful weekend. Stay well, be healthy. I certainly do appreciate you.